Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Akala. I'm your Dungeon Master, The Batch, and this is Rangers of Power, Episode 40, the End Part 3 Epilogue. I've got everybody with me here today. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
There were more people
Hi.
on camera before I went live, but...
Everybody turn their cameras off.
No,
Well,
why turn your cameras
okay.
off?
Okay, so I figure that I probably don't need to do it in the epilogue. You know, everybody's used to seeing this. I mean, if you want me to turn it back on, I will. I don't care.
That's totally up to you.
Yep.
Totally up to you.
I don't know. Libby seems upset. Fine, Libby.
No, I was telling you to go get ready.
We
go.
got a face reveal for Sholly.
There you go. Here's my weird-looking face.
How weird.
Oh my god,
To
what
me, it
happened?
is.
Murmur curd.
Oh my dude.
I'm
Now we
honored.
just need everybody else to have their face on.
Notice my eye twitching? Yeah, that.
People will get to see me vape all the time now.
Oh, and there's Pooh.
It's a poo.
Hey, look, it's a poo.
Hey, briefly, because again, I'm going back to cooking and fooding and all of that. But
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're doing the camera stuff, then we're doing the camera stuff. And yeah, I can see what they're saying. Your fox lady is definitely coming on to me pretty strong.
Yeah, Zoomy's avatar is having a bit of a spaz attack.
Having a
It's my
Having some
glasses.
issues.
It's
Yeah,
my
that's what
glasses.
glasses will do to him.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So today we're doing a bit of an epilogue to the Rangers of Power story. What the Rangers do after the defeat of the Spectre of Darkness, and kind of just talking about the campaign in general. There is one thing the Rangers need to take care of. They need to go get once they get transportation, they need to return the pink crown jewel to retrieve those two crew members from Ree's ship who are currently with that
rock.
yes, the
Olmec.
Olmec.
Right, that
Yes.
kind of seems like a Ree thing.
that might
I
be
think
a
I'm
Ree
the
thing.
one that is carrying that gem.
But at the moment, you are in Oakopolis. I don't have the map up because we don't really need the map. You were in Oakopolis. You just defeated the Spectre of Darkness. You just brought Zoneth back.
Don't know why we did that, but
Somebody,
I don't even know the guy.
Somebody has reservations.
Can I be evil?
Yeah.
Can I be evil for like 5 minutes?
Oh wait, if you're gonna be evil, then we've got to take you down.
Yeah,
We already did
I
that.
mean,
Well, yeah, but I wasn't there.
I can assume power and be the new baddie. I don't care.
Oh gosh.
There we go. We'll have a fight this game.
I thought that was
We
gonna
should
be
all.
weird.
We should have a giant.
Mine.
It's 1v1v1v1v1. Everyone fight to the death.
There we go. Yeah, we can do that.
No.
You've seen what my arrows can do. Are you sure you want to do that?
I mean, it would be.
I have
It would be,
I have a sword and a shield.
A good old fashioned meat grinder.
Yummy. It's a throwback to the original.
It'd be like me, Door, and Dalith versus y'all.
Just be the worst players we possibly can and just torch the campaign right at the very end.
The Rangers of
Well,
Power
when we-
go evil.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
when we were coming up with our, possible futures and stuff like that, I straight up asked if I could, Doctor Doom it, go back to Vidalkin and just rule it with an iron fist. But a good iron fist, like he solved disease and hunger and poverty, but he is a tyrant.
Well, I mean,
The
a good way to
Dalith Kingdom
solve
doesn't
all of
exist,
those
though.
things is to just kill everybody. And I mean, all those other
Jeez.
things are gone, taken care of.
Babies, they're the ultimate renewable resources.
Oh my gosh.
I am, of course, joking.
The world of Akala does not endorse the statements of its players.
It's not our fault. We like to have fun.
I mean, there's only one thing I would really have to do.
I know what we could do. We could find a deck of many things, and everybody pulls one.
No.
There's only one thing that I really have to do is right there. It's just that.
But it's like the end of the
Yes,
campaign. We should be able to.
made Skitty.
Sketty.
Good looking Skitty.
Sketty look good.
I just want to go torched earth and just like burn everything to the ground.
All right.
And we find the deck of many things.
So, what, as a collective group, do you think your first order of business would be? Do you think you would...
Well, I know that Drahkir would just be like, okay, so what are we doing now? Like, we took care of that, and, the other thing happened, and we took care of that, and then the other thing happened. So what's the other thing now?
Now we
Probably
drink.
take the gem back to the rock, Olmec.
Got it.
Did you say not it?
I did.
I mean, whatever works.
Who's the most responsible out of all of us?
Who's what?
Definitely
What was
me. So who's the most responsible?
Not it.
Ree is the most responsible. And if you can't sense the sarcasm, then sarcasm is lost on you.
Responsible.
Hey,
for our
hey,
destruction.
hey!
That's so funny. Their avatar, the eyes are twitching out. So as you're saying that, it's like, yeah, I am, and the eyes are like tweaking, being fucking weird. It's hilarious.
Totally.
No, in all honesty, the most responsible would probably be Dalith.
Or Ludwig.
I would agree to that.
Or Ludwig, yeah.
Captain America and be like, must return the gems.
2 people in the dome does something.
And Drahkir just kind of completely forgot about the people that we were supposed to trade the thing for.
When you're ready, it's on your deck. Go on, look us over.
Oh, good. That's very good. Later on, you get stuff out of the car.
Okay.
I was going to call you and say, the car you want.
We'll server meet that.
I mean, she could always find another ship to hijack. I mean, borrow.
I was gonna
The
say, is that
twitching
ship
eye-
broke still?
The twitching eye just really helps with your, ideas there.
Perfect.
Oh, what a
We
dumpster
can find
fire of a
a-
last session.
Find a new ship. Twitch.
He's
It's the end of the
pissed off
game.
at Elzira.
What do you do?
She's still pissed off at Elzira destroying her previous one.
So do you want to...
Trust me, I can be trusted with the pink gem. Wink, 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 wink.
Did you want to teleport to where Olmec and the stone golems were? or do you want to?
I'm gonna cast Wish and wish my ship back.
You're gonna waste a wish on
I
that.
mean, you can do that.
Or we can just use Wish to put everything in its rightful place.
What do you mean everything?
Very open to interpretation.
That's very open to interpretation.
The gems, the crown, the wands.
The Dark Lord.
Exactly.
You're gonna okay. You want to use wish to get your ship back.
No, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
I was
I don't want to
joking.
get the shit back. I just want to give up my shit.
No. I was talking to Ree.
If I had wish, I'd wish for a deck of many things. No, I'm just playing. I've never gotten to do it in a game.
Maybe there'll be one available and he is risen.
We can only hope.
Wishes
Really
back
wish.
to episode 1.
Yeah, we can only wish. Oh wait. As
Wish for a deck of many things to appear.
I
And
know
here's
that-
risen.
I know that technically,
Okay,
with,
babe?
you know, this is Rangers of Power, and we shouldn't be talking about He is Risen. But I am a genie warlock.
Are you saying you just wish
True.
that he is risen campaign?
I do get
Then we get two
access.
players.
Yeah, you get access to 3 wishes, isn't it?
I get access to something.
You get
Not
you
entirely.
do eventually.
I
Get
know I
access
get
to the
limited
spell.
wish.
And you do eventually have access to the wish
Yeah,
spell.
Yeah.
Let me look at that. I want to see how long it'll take.
I think that's
So I
level
think-
It's gonna take a while.
17. I think that's
So I
level
think-
16 or 17.
Oh, it's a while. I know that much. I'm making a copy of Uranius so that I can level him up and find out.
Well, all you have to do is instead of that, go down to the very bottom.
Yeah, I know. I could do it that way.
There's a button that says show more, and it just shows you every ability you get.
Well, yeah, but I don't think I actually get wish that way.
You get access to it as
I-
a Mystic
at
Arcanum,
four-
I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mystic Arcanum 9th level happens at 17th level.
Yeah, like I said 17th.
14th level I get limited wish. Which-
Anyway, back to the current campaign that we're currently talking about.
I mean,
So well, you're the one that went off on the tangent. So
Yeah,
so are
yeah.
we gonna go with
Forgive my absence. Forgive my absence. I had to go twist my mom's arm to eat.
I do not forgive you.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me look at the camera when I do that.
Well, see,
Please.
Bree
Then I
would
will forever
honestly.
hold this against you, Pooh.
Well, see, Bree would honestly go to her father's old home because they do have the shipping records and everything there.
So are we? What is that? What's what? So
And take over
are we?
and do a ruthless takeover.
Are we?
Are we gonna go as a group, the party, to take the gem back to Olmec, or just one person? I mean, this is like the last thing the Rangers as a group need to do to fulfill all of their requirements or promises to people.
I would prefer to go as a group, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Same.
Well, then I guess we go as a group.
And I mean, if you can't get the ship, we at least have teleport, or you can use Wish to replicate teleport. If
Yeah,
if
you have
necessary.
your teleportation stones. You can use those, and you've been there before. So
But we're still gonna get that ship fixed up.
well, I don't know if you're going to get the ship fixed up. I think she's just going to have to get a new one.
You have to get a new ship.
Unless,
There's no fixing
Probably
that.
unless she wants to wish to.
She probably would
Yeah.
honestly try to use Wish to bring the ship back.
Well, you could have a second ship and call it like the POS 2.
So are you gonna teleport
USS.
and do that first, or are you gonna try to wish for your ship back first?
Wish for the ship back first.
All right. How do you word your wish?
It doesn't work, and you can never cast this again.
Can we save the game right here, Batch? And then if it doesn't work, we can load it back up.
Save states.
That seems about right.
No save states.
Damn.
Aww.
Wish that my flying ship was in its state directly before it was destroyed by Hellzira and the Spectre of Darkness.
So crashing into the ground?
They weren't the ones that destroyed it, though.
Well,
Before it crashed into the ground, and
so directly before it was destroyed, it was hurtling towards the Earth. Or Altar, sorry.
okay, and the state it was when we left to go to the what plane was that we went to?
Why don't you just wish for it back in working order?
Yeah,
I sure wish the damage to my boat was reversed.
yeah, there you go.
You're trying to think too hard into it.
Wish my ship was still in working order and still flying. Has the ability to fly.
All right. Now that you've worked that through, I want you to state the wish, and this is going to be the final statement on it. No corrections. Write it down or type it out if you have to before you say it.
And start it with I wish.
Yes.
Or I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in the land of heart.
I thought it was called Zaz.
Oh God! Don't. Misfortune was hard to play. Yeah. Wish to have my flying ship back in full working condition.
Okay.
See Batch's gears turning.
Yeah. That's what I'm scared of.
Now you're currently in Oakopolis.
We're back where the ship had landed, because that was the last place we were there.
You see, you didn't say where.
God damn it.
You didn't say where you
That was
wanted the
not
ship.
playing DM fuckery in the last session.
DM fuckery in the very last session, yeah.
I
Of
mean,
course.
he's allowed, just like we're allowed to have some fuckery.
So this the what is it? The new salvation?
Yes.
Didn't even need to check my notes for that. The new salvation, the pieces of it start to rise out of the water. If you're still at the water's edge when you cast this,
Yeah, she would be.
start to rise out of the water.
We all there with her around her while she's doing this. I assume we are.
Yeah,
I would assume we're at least nearby.
yeah.
I run and jump on some of the pieces as they're flying up.
Parkour.
Yeah.
I fly up into the air to watch it.
And you see some of them start to to regrow and to connect and reform and almost like melt back together. until the ship is until the ship is fully reformed, hovering in the air about 60 feet up.
Gonna drop.
But is that the original boat, or is it just a collection of pieces
my
that have been
gosh.
replaced on the boat?
Oh God, Theseus' ship.
When does it become a new boat?
So the new Salvation is hovering there in the air above the water, 60 feet above the water.
And you see one of Drahkir's feathers is like caught in between the wood pieces.
And the engines give out, and it begins falling from the sky.
I didn't quite get out of the way.
And Ree, you're flying up there?
Yeah, she'll be flying.
Alright. So your ship is back, and I now need you to...
I'm in awe.
Roll me...
Roll the percentile. See if you'll ever be able to wish again.
Yes, roll me... hold on, let me open D&D Beyond so I can see you roll it. Wait, do you have roll 20 open by any chance?
Yeah, I have all 20 open.
I'll just open roll 20. You can just roll a D100 in there so I can see it.
Oh, I'm opening. I want to watch too. What is that new button?
Yeah, y'all aren't in roll 20. There's only some of us in there.
Oh, they
Yeah,
changed.
because I didn't figure we needed it.
They changed the buttons.
Well, I just looked right at my
Button.
Relight.
Who's got the button?
Oh, you already rolled it.
Wait, doesn't that
Oh, no.
mean you can't cast Wish anymore?
Yeah, it does.
I can't remember. Is low good or high good?
For the audience, Ree rolled a 27 on her D100. And with Wish, when you cast it outside of the listed uses of the spell, there's a 33% chance you'll never be able to cast Wish again.
Well, damn.
Ree, you feel...
Hey, but look at it this way.
I'm
sorry, I was letting you go first.
Okay. As the ship reforms and you fly up to it, you feel the initial happiness and excitement that your ship is back, but then you feel this sudden drain of magic come from you, and you have this knowledge that you won't be able to do something like that again.
Well, shit. Gotta find Wish on the scroll then.
No, you can't cast it. You can't cast it.
I was joking. I know, I was joking.
Well, just, in the words of Spider-Man to Peter Griffin, everyone gets one.
Everyone gets one.
You know what? You should have wished for more wishes.
See, I was going to say I would take my scroll of wish and wish for a ring of 3 wishes, and then the first wish of my 3 wishes would be to have another ring.
Well, they always say that you can't wish for more wishes, right? But they don't say you can't wish for more genies.
Wish for more genies.
Genies have 3 wishes. It's a gin.
Phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty living space.
Genies are evil though in D&D. You can really get fucked up.
Not all of them.
No, they're not.
Not all of them.
In fact, most of them are neutral.
Good. Yeah, neutral.
Their job is to kind of screw with your wish, because that's, really the only way they get their kicks.
It depends on the genie as well, because there's genie spelled DJINNI. There's the Afridi.
That's Jinn, though. That's not genie. That's Jinn.
Well, there's an I on the end of the word.
There's an I on the end.
Yeah, and it's a species of genie.
Oh, okay.
See, I
There's
like the
also
Wishmaster genie.
the Dao, and the Afridi,
And the Marid.
and one
They're more
other.
demons, aren't they? Like the Afridi are more like devils, and the Tao are more like angels, but they're still like demigodish, if I got it right.
Yeah, they all go based off of a different element usually. So Tao is earth, Afridi's fire, Ginny
can't
is
wait.
air, and Merit is water.
Alright. While this is all fascinating, it's not relevant to the
Yeah, that's-
current.
Yeah.
Keep
Sorry.
getting derailed. So,
Get it.
Ree,
Whoa. I
Ree,
can't cast that anymore. Great.
no. But you have your ship back.
I have the ship back. That'll
Yeah.
have to
I feel
do.
like that could have went to something very wholesome, like rebuilding all the towns.
Hey, Door, we should crash the ship. I mean, fly the ship.
Now, do you want to take
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Wait, who's driving? Crash.
Do you want to take the ship to?
Wait, question. Wasn't Roland the one that could fly the ship and he's
Rolath.
dead?
Rolath
Or
isn't. Rolath isn't dead.
Oh,
he's
he's not dead.
Good.
But Ree can fly
Yep,
it too.
I'm gonna fly Rolath up to the ship. I'll fly Rolath up to the ship. Pick him up, fly him up there.
Fastball special.
No. Wait. I don't know how I feel about this. I like my feet firmly planted on something. Okay. Well.
Hooray.
Thank you. I guess.
Sorry, I'm just really excited to have my ship back.
Why am I picturing the scene between Lois and Superman? Can you read my mind?
Also, I'm not
One
quite sure
person got
how
that reference.
not quite sure how Ree carried Rolath, but maybe her ranger
Lift him
strength.
up.
About
Maybe,
holding.
yeah. Ranger strength, yeah. That. Picked him
I
up
can-
like Superman picked up Lois.
I can use my runic strength and carry a whole bunch of people if needed back on the ship. Or if they're able to get on the school.
Rolath flies the ship down and drops a ladder down for whoever needs to climb.
Okay.
Well, and that is if you're going to take the ship there or if you're going to teleport. It's up to you guys.
I think it's right to take the ship, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
The one last mission.
I used the ladder.
Wait,
And
if
in
I can
reverse,
fly-
I'm
if I
going
can
ghost.
fly, if I can fly 60 feet in the air, then does that mean I could fly 60 feet above the ship while the ship is 60 feet in the air and technically be 120 feet in the air?
Catch you ladder.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
If you are starting on the deck of the ship, you can fly 60 feet if 60 feet is your fly speed.
Just
Whatever.
make sure you stay over the ship,
Yeah.
or you plummet.
I'm picturing she tries to take off, but she's actually level with the boat and just raises that 1 inch.
Wait, you can only fly 60 feet in the air? I thought you just had a fly speed of 60 feet.
Oh yeah, I just have a fly speed of 60 feet. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh.
So yeah, then you can keep going up another 60 feet every round.
Every turn,
Yeah.
every round, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a hover speed.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, true.
All right. So you get your heading, and you head for
Where? Oh,
the Gnome Kingdom. I had to go
Gnome
double check. It was that cliff top area.
I'll
But
go
you
ahead and
know
delete
what?
wish from my character. And replace it with power word kill.
Oh, jeez. I'll share that real quick. There. Back on that cliff top with to go see Olmec. You get to the rock formation in the center, and sensing your presence, Olmec rises out of this rock formation. And
For me, the map is just white. Is it just me?
I see the map just fine.
oh, I didn't move you guys to it, did I?
Okay.
No, you just
No,
pulled
we're
it up
still-
on the thing, so I
We're
just
still in the battle
started
scene.
watching the stream. That works too.
Oh, it's all just. Let me just reload. Reload roll 20.
My bad.
So, raise your hand if you forgot that we had actually left the hostages there.
What? No prisoners.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think that Dor and Drahkir really cared too much.
I do not remember.
Yeah.
I do not remember if I did a voice for this guy. I'll just do what I think I would have done.
My bandwidth. I should not be trying to upload a video right now because my bandwidth is like shitty.
Yeah.
I'll
Probably everybody's cameras.
I'll just do what I think I would have done if I did a voice for him.
You said doo-doo.
I was going to say the same thing.
I did.
Yeah.
Hey, you said I'm going to do the voice. And yeah, we were both like, doo-doo.
Whatever. What?
Okay, now I have the map.
Why are there forger? Oh, there they go. Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And Kaldon.
Well, I figure he was
Hold
with
on.
us, so he'd come with us.
Yeah. Greetings. I see you have returned.
We've come to return the oh good lord, what's it called again?
The pink crown jewel.
The crown jewel. Yeah. We've come to return the pink crown jewel like we promised for the crew members that you are holding as collateral.
That will no longer be necessary.
I told you they were going to eat them.
No,
What do you
That's probably what happened.
What do you mean?
we did not eat them. They have chosen to stay with us.
Oh, wow.
Can we speak to them?
Absolutely.
Out of character, I was actually going to make that joke like, they were having the time of their lives and we show up and they're like, no, we don't want to go.
Absolutely. And you see a couple of rock formations start to come out of the ground, and then they look like they almost melt away, and the two crew members are standing there. They look different. They look a bit ragged, like they've been
Stoned?
Huh?
Stoned?
No, not
They look
stoned.
stoned?
They don't look stoned. They look a bit ragged, like they've been working a lot. And they have a just like a determined look in their eyes. And they just kind of look around like they were just pulled away from something. And they look up at Olmec, and they both bow and then look back up at him and say, and one of them says, What did you pull us away for? And Olmec says, your associates wanted to speak to you. And they turn and face all of you, and they see Ree, and they look a little hesitant, but they say, how are you doing, Ree?
Oh, I learned how to use Wish, and then I kind of lost the ability to cast it. But otherwise, I'm doing fine.
Well, that's
How are you doing?
We are doing amazing. The Olmec and his people here are doing, and they kind of look at each other and look back at you and say, amazing work. Their mission is one that we are fully on board with.
Mission?
Detect magic. See if
Oh,
they're under any sort of spell or.
You don't detect any magic coming from them. You do from Olmec of the, I guess it would be... I don't know what school it would be because he is a magical creature. It says, and you learn its school of
You
magic.
thinking they hypnotized?
It says, and you learn its school of magic, if any. So I'm going to say it's not really a school of magic, but you do see a faint aura around Olmec because he's a magical creature. But you don't see any aura around.
I figured that.
Yeah, you don't see any aura around the crew members.
So they're not being hypnotized or forced to do whatever they're doing.
Not that Dalith can tell from
Not
detect
magically.
magic. No.
well, if you want to stay here, that's your choice.
We do want to stay.
What is their mission? What are you helping them with?
They look to each other. They look to Olmec. Olmec nods his head. And they look back at you. We're helping Olmec and his people prepare for the coming of the next world.
The next world.
Next world?
But
Rangers of Power, Season 2.
I'm just now getting used to this one.
So is this where you carve out like the Grand Canyon and then turn it into the moon and fill it with helium?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute. Is this where we lose our powers and then start over at level 1?
Is this where they turn the flat Earth into a oblate spheroid?
Oh my gosh.
No, Discus was another game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What is
But-
the next world?
Yeah.
They look to each other. They look to Olmec again, as if for approval to keep talking. And Olmec nods his head again. And they look at you, Dalith, and the one that's been doing the talking says, the next world is what happens when this one eventually dies.
Wait. Is the world close to ending?
We do not know the time frame, but all of the prophecies of Olmec's people call for a time when this world will die. We
just
thought
spent all that time trying to save the world, and now it's gonna fucking blow up.
we thought maybe that was with what you were fighting against. But to see that you've returned, clearly you've won, and that was not the case.
So was there a prophecy about us winning?
The prophecy is
Sounds
that
like the prophecy was about us losing.
the prophecy is that the world will die. That our god, Ultar, our planet's namesake, will leave us. And we will be on our own.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
So, like, you're going to turn this world into a new world, or you're going to make a new world somewhere else?
We are preparing to help move this world into its new life as the next world.
Okay,
I
so
don't think
not
you like-
like so not like a turn the planet into a spaceship kind of thing.
No.
A full chronal shift. Or planar shift, rather.
What
I might be the only one of this group that lives to see it.
what are you doing to prepare this world? If this world is gone, dead, how can you make it a new one?
They look to Olmec for approval again to keep speaking. And this time, Olmec does not nod. He shakes his head. And they look back at you, and the one that's been talking says, "To learn that, you have to join us."
I'm not really sure I want to join you.
That's
All this
fine.
talk of a new world, what's wrong with the world that we have? The world we just fought for. If all that's for naught, then I don't think I like your tone.
Rude. That's, well, rude.
No, like, we just fought for the entire world. They're saying we have to make a new one. Like, that.
I feel
to
like the
me,
maid. I mean, I just cleaned up the place.
Yeah, that sounds like self-destructive behavior, and I don't approve.
It doesn't sound like they're aiming to bring the end. It sounds like they're preparing for
For the end.
when and if.
Right. That's what I was getting ready to yeah.
You are free to disagree with our prophecies.
Do you have like a calendar?
A calendar. No, we
And like
we
the
do,
calendar like ends at
A
a
Best
certain
Buy date?
point.
no,
Like a Best Buy date?
we do not have a calendar with a date. No.
If they're preparing for the end now, it means the end must be nigh.
Not
Well,
necessarily. Not
look at the
necessarily.
Jehovah's Witnesses. No. It's,
Yeah.
Or the
Realight
Mayan.
of 75.
I feel like this is a Mayan calendar situation.
Yeah.
Well, I was
I
gonna
mean-
say that they say the Mayan calendar predicted the end of the world in 2012. But my
Yeah.
question is has anything really felt real since then?
yes.
Yes.
Now, these.
I mean, I know what you mean, Pooh. I
I mean, the
agree.
Olmec and his people probably live a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
So, this could be 1,000 years from now.
Or 10,000.
You're gonna make me bring up roll 20, aren't you?
The world you fought to save was worth saving.
If it was worth saving, then why are you preparing for the end?
Because doomsday preppers are everywhere.
Because
Yeah.
someday the end will come.
But probably
I
not within
mean-
our lifetimes.
Well,
Well, within Drahkir's lifetime, probably, but not ours.
You
I
real-
mean, I don't age anymore.
Or get sick.
I'm not hearing the roll 20 bloops. I didn't know Drahkir did an insight. When did you do an insight?
Just now.
like right after the detect magic.
Oh.
I was inciting on whether they were wanting to actually stay or not.
Oh, well, they.
But I got my answer from the
Okay.
detect magic.
Okay. And now Rude is trying to intimidate. Who are you trying to intimidate?
That seems about right.
The guy that's talking, like, Rude wants answers. Like,
Can't give answers.
You can bluster all you want. I cannot tell you what Olmec does not allow me to.
maybe we should take down Olmec.
Rude. God.
I mean,
See, Dalith, he's the one you should be worried about, not me.
you do you, Rude. If you want to fight him, go for it.
I don't like the whole speaking of the end of the world and I call shenanigans on it. Like, we just fought to change this world, and obviously they know something that they're not leaning on to. So yeah, I'm a little pissed off.
I've told you what we know about the end. Which is not much.
Well, how long do we have for this supposed end?
We don't know.
I'm done here. I'm gonna go about living my life.
And you can do that now. Because of your actions, you are free to do that.
Rude just scowls and walks away.
Well, I guess if you ever need help with, starting a new world, I'll be around. think I might try to start a bar.
Do you stop aging, or you no longer feel the effects of age?
It's like both. Hold on, let me pull up the actual thing. Oh, it's under features. And it's under class features. And it's all the way down. Oh, apparently I can still die of old age. I just no longer suffer the effects of it.
Okay. That makes more sense.
I don't know exactly what that means, but
like you'll be
When you reach certain ages, you lose strength and whatnot, your various attributes are affected by aging.
You'll be a spry 3-week-old until the day you die.
Yeah. Sure. Sick can't be sick, and I don't eat or drink.
So you have no joy in life.
Well, I don't need to eat or drink. But that whole not being able to be poisoned thing that makes it to where I can't be drunk.
Yeah.
But Dor doesn't know that. And technically neither do I, because, you know, I was never drunk beforehand.
Is there anything else you require from us?
Dalith's gonna look at everybody else in the party, and I guess not.
Kaeldon, who's been quiet through this whole thing, looks up to Olmec and says, I did my best to protect this world. If I'm not around to see the next one, please take care of it. And Olmec nods.
We should go before Rude starts a fight.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea.
All right, so y'all get on the ship.
Yep.
Yep.
Fly up to the ship.
So on the ship, Kaeldon looks around at all of you and says, Rangers, that was your last task as a group. What is it you all wish to do now?
Going home.
This is when we all get in a circle and be like, all right, what is everyone doing? Who wants to roll to go first?
I feel like it's more of the like the end of the Breakfast Club and stuff like that, or was it?
I've never watched it.
Basically, the one where it goes like
you need to.
where you've got like
good.
the picture of the person and it's like they went on to do this while music plays.
Rude wants to go home.
All right, so who wants to roll to go next? Or
You
You
this
do.
is where Bluto became a senator.
I mean, I guess I'll.
You don't have to roll.
I guess I'll. Okay, I guess I'll go next then. So what I was thinking was, I'm gonna go back to my home in the Elven Kingdom, and then I'm gonna go to my family and tell them that I'm quitting being a scholar. I'm going to always be around and be here, but I want to sensually become a vigilante of like my town or area from all the stuff that I've learned and everything like that.
Mhm.
I hope you mean
And-
essentially and not sensually.
See, I was gonna say the exact same thing. I'm over here
Yeah,
going,
same
that's a
here.
different picture in my head.
What?
Essentially, not
Stop your
sensually.
crime.
Not sensually. Essentially.
Said essentially, so it sounded like it was a combination of both
Yeah,
words.
the beginning of the word kind of cut out a little bit, so it sounded like
Yeah.
you said sensually.
Sensually.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I definitely said essentially.
Continue.
Sorry.
But yeah, I essentially want to be like, yeah, Ludwig's the essentially the Batman of his area, of his town, his city, and shit like that. So he's essentially gonna be always on the lookout for whatever Almec is talking about.
For evildoers.
Yeah.
Evildoers beware. Ludwig is in the air. Wait.
And then I'm gonna have the call light, like the spotlight in the air, oh my fucking god, in the air.
In the sky. The sky.
Yeah, my mind wanted to put both of the words together, and that's what makes me start. So puts it in the sky, and it's gonna be the picture of the power coin.
Ah, nice.
And sorry about that background if you heard it. It's Alicia playing Baldur's Gate.
That's fine.
So yeah, the spotlight picture is gonna be the picture of my power coin. And yeah, that's it in a nutshell. That's a big nutshell.
So Rude's going home. Ludwig's becoming Lightning Batman.
Lightning Batman.
I think that was called Nightwing.
Yeah.
I love Nightwing.
Or Red Hood.
Or Red Hood.
That was a
or-
generalization of Batman. Don't take it out
No,
of
Red
context. as that.
Hood is Gun Batman.
Yeah, Red Hood is
Yeah,
Gun
Red
Batman.
Gun Batman. Yeah.
What's Drahkir gonna do? Curious.
Drahkir's gonna follow Door.
Makes
Because
sense.
Door has
Yeah.
become like his friend. And Drahkir doesn't really have anywhere else to go. And so he just kind of picks somebody and follows them for a while.
And that kind of works with my plan too.
So I guess Door can go, and I'll fit myself in with that.
Yeah, that's I figured since Drahkir had kind of adopted Door as a surrogate, that Door would just, be like, let's go, and probably head back to Vidalcan and open a bar as previously mentioned. Although I had jokingly thought about making him rule with an iron fist, but
Yeah.
that just seems a
I
little
thought
less.
I thought the Vidalcan kingdom didn't exist. It was
Yeah,
destroyed.
Yeah, the remaining Vidalcans are kind of strewn about the other kingdoms because the Vidalcan kingdom was wiped out.
Okay,
Right.
so
I
we
could
build
go
a
and-
giant bar where the Vidalcan kingdom was, and it brings commerce back to the area.
And then I rule that with an iron fist.
We become the rulers of the new Vidalcan kingdom.
Right.
So what I'm hearing,
economy is purely
New
based off of
Vidalkia.
alcohol.
what I'm hearing is Door wants to valiantly lead people back to their homeland and try to rebuild the Vidalcan kingdom.
Yes, but it's going to be
Yes.
called New Vidalkia.
New Vidalkia.
The donkey.
I was thinking Vodonkadonk.
That works too.
Oh God.
I figured mine kind of fit more with
The look
Batch's plan.
on his face. He heard Vadonkadonk and his face he just went, oh god.
I mean, I'd had a dog as a kid whose her name was Kadunkadunk.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It took us all of these episodes, but we have finally crushed Batch's soul.
No, we've
It's
done it
been an
multiple
ongoing
times.
process.
Done it multiple times, yeah.
But
We've
no,
done that multiple
no.
times.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would
Yeah,
just be like
they're
New
fitting.
Vidalkia or New Vidalkin. Because like New Vidalkin doesn't sound right. New
Vidalkin 2.0.
Vidalkia does.
Yeah, Vidalkin 2.0.
Or that.
Vidalkin
Vidalk
XP.
again.
That's a little
Vidalk again.
redundant.
Talk again.
The Vidalk again.
Redalkin.
We're
Redalkin.
just go
I don't
home.
know.
What are you talking?
As
But
you
yeah,
we
do that.
as you express this to the group, Keldon says, "That is a venture that I may join you on one day,
Well, you're always welcome at the bar.
bringing back people
How
to
good
my
are you at
kingdom."
mixology?
Maybe it would be better if you ruled it, Keldon.
Really? Yeah, you don't want me making
I mean,
major decisions.
we can help, but we're gonna basically own like our little bar, and by little I mean giant bar. That's also probably gonna have a casino.
With blackjack and hookers.
Oh, this is spiraling.
Well, I mean,
Did you
he
really
gave
expect
Dor
anything
and-
else from me and Pooh?
No.
Yeah, seriously. You teamed us together and went, go.
Wait, what else
And
did
it
we
imme-
say?
Yeah, no, I
Let me
think we
make
can
sure we
leave it
didn't
off
miss
there.
anything.
Yeah, bar, country, Iron Fist. Apparently my headset's battery is getting low
Oh.
because it keeps telling me that.
We're also gonna start a ping pong tournament. As a doubles ping pong group.
Like, do you put it into cups or steins?
No, not beer pong.
Table
No,
tennis.
like actual like table tennis. But we're doing doubles. But the thing is,
No, it's not.
Dor doesn't actually play. He just gets hammered, and I play both because, monk.
Because monk.
Yeah. 'Cause
And that'll bring international trade and whatnot, like the Olympics. Everybody can come every like year or two, and they'll come to Vidalkin, and we'll already have the bar casino there for commerce, and yeah,
Well,
I think that's a good plan.
I do too. Yeah, I think we got this.
Alrighty, who's next?
Are you regretting this yet?
A little bit.
Dalith will go back to the Dragon Kingdom and work with the king and continue her work on protecting the dragons from poachers and people that wish to harm them.
Okay.
Well, now I feel like a jackass for opening a bar.
I don't.
You were a drunk before we became rangers, so it's fitting.
True.
Now, are everyone who's answered so far, are you all keeping your power coins? Your coins of power?
Yes, please. Because that's the only way I can actually do what I want to do.
Okay.
I say every now and then I go to
We're
the
going
Elf
to use
Kingdom, and I pretend to be like an evil person just to make sure that Ludwig is doing his job right. And it becomes a little thing, like a little game between me and Ludwig.
Oh my God, we could actually do that. You could be like the Mr. Freeze. And well, because I was thinking of using the ape's powers to keep the drinks cold, but no, we could be like his Mr. Freeze and the Rogues Gallery.
And see, not only does it, keep Ludwig on his toes, but it also will the people will start to trust him more because we kind of let him win.
So, are they going to dislike you more, though?
Well, yeah, but we wear costumes, so they don't know it's us.
Right, we're not going to show up as Dor and Drahkir. We're gonna show up as the super villains. Your version of the Joker and Mr. Freeze or something, and then we'll make elaborate plots that are designed to fail. So when you stop us, you're the hero, and we just miraculously get away to do it maybe a year later or something like that.
I can see this ending very horribly with someone finding out that we are lying and be caught with fraud and our
Well, like the first few times you don't even know. The first few times, like you don't realize it's even us. You don't realize it until you actually catch us, and that's like the 4th or 5th time it happens.
I don't feel comfortable.
Who this villain really is. Drahkir?
What?
Wow.
And I would have got away with it too.
The first time I send my simulacrum and he just poofs.
Oh, and my shadow could be like, look out.
Yeah, like the simulacrum and the shadow go.
Oh my god.
And then that's our alibi because we're standing next to you while they're causing the problem. So no, it's obviously not us.
Yeah, you just happen to notice that it happens every time we come to visit. And then you're like, wait a second.
All right.
Sorry, I'll be quiet now.
No, it was funny.
Let's see, if you're going to be the Rogues Gallery, it would be Citizen Cold and Captain Boomerang. Or Mirror Master. Or, no. Actually, Golden Glider. It makes more sense.
Trust me. Now you're losing me. I got the Mr. Freeze and Joker reference.
Well, if you were more into DC, you'd understand where I was coming from with Captain Cold. I meant Citizen Cold. He's not Captain Cold anymore.
Oh, Citizen Cold is Captain Cold. I know Captain Cold.
Yeah, he changed his name to Citizen Cold because of Captain Boomerang.
Oh, I thought it was because he was deranked.
Yeah.
No, right. he just went AWOL.
And Ree.
She would probably try to return to her father's home because it's the only home she actually knew. But there's no telling what's there, so she would try to take over the business essentially and get rid of all the undead that's in there and just go back to freeing people and selling wine.
We already took care of the demon spawn, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. But the okay, so I'll get to that in a minute. So you all share this with Kildon and Etcher, of course. And I know I asked you, but Kildon's going to ask you. Would you all like to keep your coins of power?
I would like
What's
to.
Etcher going to do? Kildon said he'd probably follow us to Vidalcan to reestablish the society, but what's Etcher going to do?
I said I might at some point.
I'm sure you have other plans. It's not like you have to go with us now, but
And a percentage
mean-
of and percentage of everything I make will go, of course, to revitalizing the Dawkins economy.
nice. Free money.
By
Yay.
that, she means drinking at the bar.
Probably. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Free money. But no, I mean, if it partly for the gag, but partly because I'm worried about him. If Etcher has nothing else, he could come with us and work the bar.
I'm
Again,
sure Etcher's
part
going
for
to
the
be
gag,
killed, though.
part for the worried about him.
Etcher and I have been discussing something the past few days. What to do with all these different great powers that we may still have after everything was said and done. It's a lot of power to for any one person to have, even just a handful of people to have. That's why it was secreted away long ago, when it was each of these great powers. And we think we might know a way to
Scatter them.
Protect them.
remove.
I was gonna say, remember the pain in the ass desert. You could just go there and like salt the quicksand with them and watch them go bloop.
We think we've devised a way to remove their power. In a similar way to how we channeled their power into Zoneth, we think we can channel their magic back into the magical fabric of the world.
Use the stones, destroy the stones.
Out of game, yes.
Cool.
So delete the stones. Okay.
Sorry, I missed something.
Wait, what about my Thomas spell painting?
They're going to use the powerful treasures that we have collected to try and destroy the powerful items
Wait.
we've collected to return their power back to the weave.
But then I won't have my simulacrum and I can't attack the elf kingdom.
Wait, what? What?
I mean, not like
Well-
actually attack them.
So you hold on to that one.
Okay, I keep
Let them
that
break
one.
your grip.
You can have the subcrystal.
Specifically, is it optional to give it up, and which ones are they?
I won't ask. I obviously cannot force you to do anything. I'm asking of your own volition to do this. You all have done all of the work to procure these. I'm merely asking that you consider the risk that they pose, all concentrated and available. If any one of you were to fall,
Become compromised.
become
Great
compromised.
evil. What if another great evil rises, though?
Yeah, they got a point though. We had to gather them all to defeat the big bad guy, and then a bigger bad guy comes later, and if they've been all destroyed. What are we gonna collect that time?
See, that's when we go out into space and collect the. Never mind. The xenon crystals, or I don't know.
Turbo cars! Turbo cars!
Wait, we're turning into Transformers? What? We are now Transformers.
Pooh's been begging for that car since the first episode.
Yeah.
All right.
I suppose you
Pull a-
have a
pull a
point.
card.
I suppose you have a point. I just fear what may happen.
That somebody will come and hunt us down to try and collect the powers to use for bad in the future.
That could,
Or if one of them become compromised and say, I don't know, in a drunken stupor leaves the bar and collects all the power stones to try and rule the world with an iron fist. I don't know. I mean, not at anyone's planning anything.
something like that could certainly happen. And I saw the way you all handled the Spectre of Darkness and his Sentinels. I saw the way you dealt with the Nightmare Beast and Hellzira. I have faith that you all, with your coins of power and your own wits and your own strengths, could take care of any threat.
I'm keeping my coin in locks. You can have the rest from me. I don't. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can have my Zeo subcrystal.
Whenever we
Keeping
Out of
gave
character, I apologize for burping, but in character, Dor would have done that.
whenever we gave Keldon the powers to revive Zonath, didn't that destroy them? Did that take the power from them? What happened to them? Because I no longer have the Zeo Gold, right? Because I gave the staff.
Right.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
those are out of commission, and the idea is to do the same thing to the rest of the stuff, and instead of focusing the power into Zonath, to just kind of lead it back into the world.
Weave back into the weave.
If I understand
Right.
it correctly.
So, excuse me. So we're already down several great powers. Why get rid of all of them if another great evil rises? There's several of them missing. The crown cannot be used again.
But on the other side of that coin, for all intents and purposes, these are weapons of mass destruction that we currently have in our possession, and do you want so many of them scattered throughout the world? There's two sides to this coin.
Now, granted,
Yes,
they are all being protected by, us.
but on the other hand, have you met us?
I've met me.
And you all will be separated.
Yeah.
Well, except for, our yearly get-togethers where we play ping pong.
So, could I give you the Zeo subcrystal and keep the wand?
If you so choose.
I'll give you the crystal.
My headset batteries.
We'll give you the crystal and the wand.
I'm gonna keep my things.
Oh, I
Unless
have the wand.
I have to give them up, in which case I will begrudgingly.
What did you say? Sorry. Sholly, what did you say?
Oh, I said I would keep my things unless I have to give them up, in which case I will, but begrudgingly.
You do not have to. This is up to you.
Well, then I will hold on to my things.
Very well.
Except I only have 2. well, in the coin.
Dalith is worried about another evil power coming. She will also hang on to the 2 powers that she has, which is the pink crown jewel, which casts regenerate, which is very handy, and the wand of mystic power, sun, which can cast sickening radiance or dawn.
Yeah, I'm keeping the black crown jewel, which allows me to make my simulacrum, and the black CO subcrystal, which gives me a +1 bonus to Constitution saving throws and an additional hit point per level.
I believe it's the crystal that lets me go ghost. And then the ring of polymorph I'll give up to. Again, yeah, for me, Helzira's staff and all that. Just the power crystal and Locks himself. When I say power crystal, I meant power coin.
Because I don't think my simulacrum currently has anything. No. Simulacrum has nothing.
Dalith will tell Keldon, though, that if there comes a time where the powers are too dangerous, she will freely let them be destroyed.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, drinking, wasn't listening. What?
Dalith told Keldon that if there does come a time where the powers are too dangerous, she will freely give them up to be destroyed. And the others said they would do the same. Well, at least Sholly and Ree. Or Drahkir and Ree.
Well, I don't even know if we could destroy Locks, and when it comes to my coin, my precious.
Well, the coins will leave us if we are no longer worthy. So if we do turn to become evil and try to use the powers, the coins will probably be like, yep, nope, I'm out. And then we'll lose those
True.
powers.
True that.
Yeah.
Alright. Keldon collects the 2 subcrystals, the wand, and the ring. And he says, I can only pray to Ultar for as long as we have him, that things stay peaceful.
And if not, we'll come out of retirement.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm trying to still stay in the flow of it. Now that I know my con.
It's... Keldon...
Would that mean... Oh, sorry.
Keldon starts to... Looks like he's getting choked up and says... It's been an honor having you as my rangers.
We couldn't have had a better master, a better influence.
It's been an honor serving the coins and, saving the world and everything.
Group hug, you pansies.
I go in for the group hug.
So does Keldon, so does Etcher.
Oh, that's right, of course. She's always huggy.
I haven't heard anything from Josh in a while. Josh, are you muted?
Yeah, I was muted.
And talking the whole time.
No, I wasn't talking the whole time. I was just listening.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah, I'm still here. I've just been, quiet, respectful.
No, you're fine.
We just want to include you too. Trust me, I could talk enough for everybody. You guys could leave the chat, and I will still be talking.
No, Rude, he expresses, how it was an honor to serve with them and ready to go home.
Alright, so every...
Did a hug check.
You did a hug check.
Yeah. I got a 65.
Plus 57.
Yeah.
Don't know what that number means, but sure.
Well, I put plus 50 to it, and then it's a charisma based, so I get +1, and then proficiency +6. So
You have
Is
proficiency
this really a
in
thing
hug?
right now?
I have
Wouldn't a
proficiency in
grapple-
hugging.
Wouldn't a grapple be more?
That's what I was gonna say.
I mean, do you want me to
Group
I can
grapple?
grapple. I mean, that would be what? Athletics?
Can't.
I only got an 18 on that.
Wait, would that be a glomp instead of a hug?
Yeah, that's just me jumping up on you.
Oh.
So anybody who fails to get out of the way of an 18 gets glomped.
Just accepting it.
I'll just relent. I'm not even near the dice.
Alright. So, brutal honesty time. What did you all think of the campaign?
It was fun.
I loved it.
Enjoyed
I
it.
loved it.
I definitely
Really
had a great
enjoyed it.
time playing, a flying monk.
I'm gonna miss playing as Reza.
Most fun I
Matt-
had playing an evil character.
He was only evil for like 3 episodes.
I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was only evil. Actually, never.
For an
Because I
hour.
wasn't evil when I showed up. You just thought I was.
Because I...
Judged you by your appearance. That was our bad.
I know, right? You of all people.
It's time for me to vent.
Okay.
There's a lot I am not happy with this campaign. It has nothing to do with any of you and everything to do with me.
Well, go ahead and tell us something so that we can tell you you're wrong.
We are our own worst critics.
Only I could
after all.
get that poo to be quiet.
No, trust me, Pooh, you were the least of my worries.
You made us too overpowered.
That was one of them. That was one of them. Now
Points. But our hit points were always pretty low, so we were pretty squishy.
Yeah, I died like twice.
I'm okay with overpowering my players, and I can balance it if I do it right. But I overdid it with you guys to the point where unless I made it super swingy, like one hit downs you, I couldn't really challenge you enough to where it was like edge of your seat kind of combat. Even in that...
Well,
Go ahead.
parts of it had to do with the fact that, not a lot of things had immunity to being stunned, which worked in our favor big time.
And I will admit, a lot of them were monstrosities, and you gave me that spell freely.
We didn't really use the rings of polymorphin that much.
You did a lot at
We
the
didn't
beginning.
We didn't need to summon our beasts very often.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we really didn't.
I think that was kind of his goal, was for us to summon them more.
I think
But
a
we
lot
found
of
out
it.
ways around it.
I think a lot of it had to do with the weapons. I overpowered the weapons, so I could throw big sacks of hit points at you, but you would just take them down quickly with the weapons. And if I wanted to challenge you more, I just had to give the monsters more hit points, and then that would just make it a slog. And I tried to mix it up at the end with the Sentinels having 6 gargantuan creatures, and it almost worked. That last battle almost worked. I just needed something
And
else.
Drahkir took down 3 of them by himself.
Yes.
I mean,
Can I throw a suggestion?
Yes,
when
please.
I can do something like that.
So
Yeah.
when it comes to like, especially like instead of throwing like more hit points on them, giving us a different goal. Like instead of hey, you need to beat all these people. You know, there's all these people. Plus, you need to save this person, or plus the area that you're in is slowly collapsing. Figure this out.
Clear
Kinda
the
thing.
civilians while the
there's-
combat's happening.
Yeah, have like a secondary objective that we have to also complete.
Yeah, and I think part of it is I wanted to do stuff like that, and I just kept not, because I was so focused on trying to make the monsters a threat, and every time it's like, okay, I'm going to get it right this time. I'm going to get it right this time. I'm going to get it right this time. And I never did.
Like when we were in the cave, you could have had the cave either like slowly filling with a poison gas, or you know, slowly filling with water to where we had to do it in a time limit kind of thing. So even though the monsters themselves aren't that big of an issue, if we don't beat them quickly and get out, then we also have to deal with drowning or suffocating.
Right.
I learned
level
from a DM tips thing.
Plus, by about the time you're level 16, 17, you're pretty much overpowered by that point anyway.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about
5e gets broken after 12.
I'm not
after
too worried
12 level.
about that in itself. Like the Scourge of Shadow, the first campaign I ever ran, my home game that Tyler, Alicia, and Josh were part of. I handled the high level stuff fine. I was still able to challenge them even after I gave them feat after feat and item after item that overpowered them. I was still able to challenge them and balance it. So I don't know, with this campaign I just wasn't able to do what I've done in the past, and it really frustrated myself with it. I feel like
there was also like 6 of us to try and balance against.
The
numbers add up.
I think that was part of the problem, because in our home campaign, when we originally did Scourge, there was only
3
it started with 4, and then it went to 3 of us. Like, so it was a smaller campaign. While we were high level, it was still challenging because we were facing about the same amount of enemies.
Plus, this is the Power Rangers of Power. They're kind of OP to begin with.
Yeah, like when you beef up that many people, overpower us, give us all these weapons and different, Zords and shit to use, it gets kind of out of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what was getting me. I also feel like I didn't do a good enough job with making the Spectre of Darkness an interesting villain. I kind of just used him to fill the hole that Hell Zero left, when Hell Zero was a much more compelling villain. And I'm not happy about that either.
I can agree with that.
Beginning, and had more of a history with her as well.
Yeah. I thought it would be interesting to bring in the fight with Hellzira earlier and then have her boss, so to speak, be the final big bad, but then I didn't do enough with that boss
I think
character.
because maybe we spent so much time on Hellzira, and we didn't have enough time to really invest in this big guy. Like, oh, this guy's the last guy. This is it.
Yeah, and I didn't do a good enough job really portraying him and doing anything with him. I just had you guys finish collecting the powers and had him say some will attempt to say some intimidating stuff and then just fight him just because I couldn't figure
Well,
out what
I
to
think you
do.
did fantastic.
Yeah, you did a good job. You
I
did a great job.
appreciate that. If that was
Especially when you tried to power word kill me.
Yeah, sometimes it was just lucky rolls. I mean,
well, if that was fantastic, then hopefully,
Yeah, says the archer who shoots 150 points of damage in an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
then again, I mean, I was able to just, punch, stun.
Mm.
And then-
at least
and
four
then-
chances per turn.
And then that stun helped me out because a lot of mine spells are dexterity based, so it's automatic fail on dex saves. So my spells
Yeah.
just went straight through because of that.
So, Batch,
Yes.
have you thought any more about your new campaign?
You asked me that again.
Well, I figure, now we're, live.
On the
Half
spot.
an hour of deets with the DM.
Yeah,
And
especially
it's a
put you on
good
the
time. It's a
spot
good
right
time.
now
It's a
in
good
front
time
of
to
all
end
of
the
us.
stream.
So, the new campaign I've been working on is very, very, very different. And I feel like I should give more detail before we start it, because if I do what I want to do and surprise you all, I don't know if you'll still all be interested.
sorry, I had a phone call. What did I miss?
I said the new campaign that I've been working on is very, very different. And I feel like I should share more information about it, because if I do what I'm currently planning on doing and surprise you with what the campaign's really about, not everybody...
D&D babies. We're all 3 years old.
Not everybody might want to play it, because I've been saying it's set in modern day. There's no magic. That part's still true. There is no magic. There's a bit more to it, and Tyler, Josh, and Alicia already know, because I did a demo one shot with them of it a while back.
Did they like it?
They did, yeah. They liked the surprise.
I loved it.
So, I mean, I think I'd like it, I guess. Everybody else seems to.
Only problem is it requires a lot of work on the player. Well, maybe not a lot of work. It depends on that. Because I'm using D&D Beyond, but from the player's end, it's going to be a little complicated because of the way I've set up the weapons and all the gear and everything. And I don't want to overwhelm you guys, so there's a part of me that wants to just tell you what it is, and then off camera just do maybe a 1 hour little playtest session to see if everybody is on board with it.
Like right now?
Oh no, not right now. Not right now. Holy crap, no, not right now.
Yeah, right now, let's go.
Yeah, right now.
Like, I mean,
Good.
I feel like the campaign, I mean, if it's anything like He Has Risen, like, I know we've done a little bit of it, but I don't remember a lot of it. So I feel like if we started from scratch with, new team members in, we could get, like, a new spin on it.
From what I remember, it's not really gonna be like He Has Risen for the most part.
No, it's not.
If I remember correctly, because I remember a good bit from it, honestly.
Like I
Sorry about
remember
the
like the
background
beginning
noise.
parts, and then there was a really chaotic shift
Yeah.
that really. I'm not going to ruin it for everyone else, but I mean, I think that's something everyone will like if everyone's okay with just playing like fighter types.
Yeah,
Well,
fight.
it's
Will
right
there
up
be
my
guns?
alley. I like it.
Will there be guns?
Like most of my characters are
There will be
usually
guns.
fighter based.
There will be guns.
Okay, I'm in. I'm in.
There will be lots of guns. Yes.
Sweet. I'm in.
Although, I don't know.
I mean, it seems interesting enough to me. I'll play. I don't care what it is.
Like I'd be okay with doing that every other session. Like, and we can, for this last hour or half an hour, we could like build characters.
And
I'm
hell,
not
if it
doing
ends
it.
up being some, if it ends up being something that like we don't like, then we can talk to you at some point and have you kill our character off,
Mm.
kind of thing. But I don't think that that's gonna happen, at least with me. But like,
Regrettably, right now, my life is getting full, so I am going to have to take my Mondays back. I've also pulled back from Sundays, but I will definitely be in the video making fun of you guys.
I'm
not
figured.
You will be
disappearing.
missed, Pooh.
You will be missed.
I'm not disappearing. I'm just, I'm just for this game. I have to go. You know what? Next time.
Right.
You'll be
Yeah.
missed.
You'll still
I
be missed.
understand.
Yeah.
I agree.
Hey, I'm not disappearing. Like I said, you guys can't get rid of me with a vice grip and a grenade. I'm just not going to be in the actual game.
And then on top of that, you can start, coming and seeing me on my Twitch channel when I do start streaming again.
Right? That's another thing. Does anybody know any good like editing software that's easy to use?
I mean, Twitch Studio is really easy to use.
Well, yeah, but that's not editing software. That's streaming software.
You have Reaper, OBS. I like Reaper personally. I used that when I was making guitar videos and shit.
I use Adobe
Yeah,
Premiere.
I just have to figure out like
Yeah,
if I can sit down and record like an hour of gameplay and then cut it up into like 3 or 4 videos, post them over a week. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
Do
see,
you
I don't.
have an Adobe Creative Cloud account or anything?
No, but I mean, if that's the way to go, I can. But we can talk about this offline.
Because it's kind of expensive. I mean, you have to pay for it monthly. It's like a subscription to use the various Adobe applications like Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere, FrameMaker.
Yeah.
I don't video edit, so.
I use a lot of Adobe products, so I have it because even when I do freelance work for technical writing, I use Adobe products for some of that. It's really good for video editing. There's depending on what kind of videos, there are some. You can do a little bit of editing in Streamlabs, but not a lot that I'm aware of.
Mainly what I do is I will Twitch stream me playing some video games, just a let's play, and then I'll download that and upload it to YouTube. But the thing is I'll play for like an hour or 2, and YouTube prefers their videos to be like nice 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So if I could take that hour, maybe make an intro card and an exit card, and then chop them up appropriately, I could, record an hour one day and post it over a week and make YouTube and the algorithm happy. And yeah, that's the idea.
I stream to YouTube, so I'll have an hour and a half, 2 hour long stream of video gameplay. You can do some editing in YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube allows you
I haven't figured out
short videos like that. Like when you go to upload them, it can break it down. But
really,
I don't know about adding the intro and outro cards. I'm not entirely sure about that.
to.
I haven't done any of that when I stream. I just kind of like go live immediately.
All right.
Anyway,
had it-
back to Batch's new game and the niftiness. I derailed the conversation.
But yeah, then I think maybe I will keep the surprise.
I don't like the surprise, personally.
It's not a surprise for you anymore.
You
already
said
know
that
what
you
it
liked
is.
it.
Yeah.
I like
you
the
can
campaign
enjoy that.
itself, but I was mad at first. Like I liked using certain things, and then they got taken away.
Magical, right?
That kind of sounds like you're kind of giving it away a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, then again, at my
he
with
is
one of my
the king of spoilers.
with
Yeah,
one of my
spoiler alert.
campaigns that I started to write that I never actually went anywhere with. I had everybody start with their starting equipment, everything, and they were gonna go, and then I had them all get arrested immediately and thrown in jail with nothing. And the first part was a jailbreak. That was fun. I did get to actually run that part.
See, I do have an idea for a literal one shot. I've got like 6 different bosses lined up with no other combat. It's just a boss crawl with maybe some rests in between. And I want to get a team of level 20s. Just throw together a reason and get them on an island and make them fight boss after boss after
Yeah.
boss.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to be able to play Seraph again because that character was so much fun.
Yeah, he's mine now.
If I do a, if I were to do that with a level 20 character, I would probably play like a D&D version of like Wolverine or something.
Yeah, the
I technically have built, but then I deleted the character, but I could rebuild it.
Are you kidding? The first character I played with Batch and his crew was a home-built Venom.
Yeah.
I want to make a home-built Goku again.
First character I played with Batch and crew was...
That was when it was still Glovers and Goblins.
Yeah, mine was just a Green Lantern.
my first character was the Scarecrow.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Warlocks and Zaws. And then I got migrated over here to being Drahkir.
I did, yeah.
And then
migrated.
Yeah, and then we started He Is Risen. And now we'll get to start a new one.
When I get my shit together for it.
Which means I have to come up with a new character idea.
Yeah, the character creation for that's going to be a bit restricted. It's I think I told you it's human only.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Because it's actually set on Earth.
If you can come up with a list of the things that we are allowed to do for character creation purposes,
okay,
then we can possibly go ahead and make our characters so that we can do your little
Trial
one-shot
run.
if you wanted to.
Or
if you don't want to do the trial run anymore and you just want to do it,
I think I kind of just want to do it now.
That's perfectly fine as well.
That's fine.
So we just need to set a
It's
date.
not okay, Batch. We have to have a no. I'm kidding.
I just don't like. I like playing so much. I hate starting so low with the level.
Oh, you'll be starting at level 5 for that one.
10.
No.
Excuse me, I have to regrettably depart. One of my cats has gotten out, so good evening.
That's fine. I was about to wrap up anyway.
Bye, Pooh.
Bye, Pooh.
Have a good night, Pooh.
But yeah, I am all for starting a new campaign. I don't even care if we start at level 1. I don't even care if we
Down.
start at level 0.
I like the low level campaigns in my opinion. It just adds more to it.
I just like being able to like start at level 1 and like quickly get to level 3 at least.
Yeah.
And then that way you get your subclass or whatever. And then from there, you know, I like building the character, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Same.
Because then you like grow with them.
I can remember my abilities better when I go level by level, because it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It's like if I would have just started in at like level, 15 with Drahkir, I wouldn't have been. I'd have been like, I don't know what's going on.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. It has been fun. I do have.
It's been a trip.
I do have my some regrets, but for the most part, overall it's been fun. I've enjoyed having all of you as my rangers.
I'm happy to have been one.
I didn't actually think I was ever going to do this campaign. When I first came up with it, I thought, no, this is never going to happen. And now, this is the 40th stream for this campaign.
And Dawn 40.
Damn.
Nice even.
I gotta run.
All right. Well, thank you everyone
talk to you guys later.
Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for playing. Have a good night, Josh. Everybody say their goodbyes and we'll get out of here.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Folks.
Their goodbyes and we'll get out of here.
There we go. Have a good night, everybody.